ASMR vlog. My name is Yadi. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe for this vlog. We are going to spend the weekend together. So I took a shower and realized, oh my goodness, I need to do laundry. My room is a hot mess because I just came back from my trip to Vegas and I need a complete reset. I need to organize and clean my house. running some errands. We had to stop by Home Depot because we need a couple of things for our yard. So we need more fuel for the mower machine, and I love going to this gardening section because they have so many plants. But we did need to get one of these bug stops because we noticed that we had a lot of spiders and a lot of like random little bugs come in through the backyard, because of course we have a lot of plants and grass, and obviously with that territory comes bugs being all over. So we just decided to add a little bit in the low since the bottle is not like super thick, so I didn't love that. But I think it does look a lot better than having a bunch of different shower bottles all over. I like it when things look a little bit more uniform. So although they didn't look pink how I expected them to be, like the one in the middle, it did look so much better than before. So I'm happy with it for now. Now we're gonna add our air wig, our air freshener. I love the apple cinnamon, even though it's a fall scent. I am addicted to how it smells, so those are the ones that I picked out. And the bathroom is all clean. I did exactly the same thing on the other two bathrooms and called it a day. I was so tired by the end of this, so I just watched Modern Family, had a little sparkling water, and went to bed. So good night, good night, good night. Happy Sunday. After going to church, Victor wanted to take us out to eat because he really wanted to try the Chili's triple dipper appetizer, which comes with these giant mozzarella sticks, boneless wings, and sliders. He loves eating. It's good for me because I'll get to try a bunch of different things, but I'm obviously trying my best to exercise, eat cleaner. So I decided, since I was vlogging this weekend, to treat myself, and the mozzarella sticks were so good. Honestly, probably the best mozzarella sticks I've ever had. The wings were okay. I didn't like the mango habanero sauce, and the slider just didn't look appetizing to me. For some reason, it just didn't look good. So Victor ate that, and he got the Cajun pasta with chicken, and I got a chicken fajita. It was so much food. I realized the portion sizes are huge here. It's good to share, I guess. If you come with friends, you can totally share a dish because it's so much, but it was really delicious, and I loved this meal. I don't know if I'll go back anytime soon, but it was really good. I'm glad we tried it out. And girlies, Sunday I needed to go thrift shopping, so